fresh to death, I'm Paul Berry, not at all scary. When I open like Fetty Waps and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, willing dealing, limo jet flying. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us. We Rick flaring on us, flaring on us.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring on them, Rick flaring son up, man.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the leash. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty, man, back with another one. Listen, happy, where we at? Happy Friday! Or as my wife would say, Friday. Happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, apologize for being, listen, man, I've been getting a lot of DMs and Instagram messages and text messages, people who have my number, asking me about, like, Scotty, you talking about this? Scotty, you talking about this? Listen, man, again, I am a father of a lot. Okay, a lot of kids. I got a lot of them. And I also have a wife. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like I can, but sometimes you gotta just take the L and be like, hey, I can't go lie. You know what I'm saying? I got a parent. All right, my kids are in soccer. You know what I'm saying? You know, My son's getting ready for baseball season. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of parenting over here. Okay. I got a lot of parenting to do and stuff like that. So, but it's Friday, man. I did this show early because I know some of you Bamas at work, you know, doing what you're doing, about to go into your lunch break or, you know, just started your day. So listen, we're going to have a good time, man. It's Friday. I'm trying to have some fun. We're gonna have some laughs. We're going to have some jokes. You know what I'm saying? I got a little stories. I got some stories to tell, you know what I'm saying, of my life and my family and what we do, you know, here over at the Script. So let me get this started around. Let me see these comments real quick. Let me see. Happy Friday, Miss Griffin. Happy Friday, Miss Fly Gray. Pastor Vick, happy Friday. You know what I'm saying? Caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, gotta get in, gotta get out, man. See, I'm about to get off. Gotta do what you do. Hey, thanks, babe. You know what I'm saying? CAA fans, Fest, be straight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Maryland, shout out to Baltimore, shout out to CIA. All right, listen. So I've been up and I gotta get this Friday going. That's one of my favorite songs. So if you guys can hear it, great. If you can't, I'm gonna just fix it. But here we go. Gotta get it going. Go. Let me know if you can hear the song. It's playing right now.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. It's 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't
down the way.
My problems.
I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here goes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Doesn't run another round when you're plenty more. 2 stepping on the turtle, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They ain't even Jack Daniels got a history. There's a point downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Hey! Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
I've been boozing since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mama I ain't forget. Oh, Lord. Hey, that's my jank. I love that song, man. I love that song. All right, one more song before I get up out of here. I mean, I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get this Friday jumping, man. Me and my kids been on this one for a minute. Shout out to my boy Perry. He played this when I was down in Southern. I was like, this is my jank, yo, P.
Don't wake me.
Hi!
I'm dreaming. Don't wake me. I'm dreaming.
Girl, don't wait.
I'm dreaming. Just let me sleep. Don't wake me up till my dream is complete. I'm dreaming. Just leave me alone. Turn off the lights, baby, don't let it go. I can't get home. The fact that I'm with you.
Hey!
Now that I have it, I don't know what to do. Girl, if I'm dreaming about you. About the things that I like to do.
Hey!
Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Yeah, don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Yeah, I think about you. I'm dreaming. Just let me sleep. Don't wake me up till my dream is complete. I'm dreaming.
Hey, man, listen. Hope that gets y'all Friday going, man. I've listen. I was jamming this morning. I was dropping my kids. So story time, okay? So listen, right? So last night, my daughter she just took a shower. She's coming down. She's scratching her arm, right? She's scratching her arm, just crazy. She's like, Dad, my arm is itching, right? So I look at her arm. She got this mean rash, like from the top of here to like the middle of her arm, like a mean rash, right? So she just scratching up the store. So I run to the store, get some cream or whatever. You know, Key being mom of the year, she make an appointment, right? So she makes an appointment and whatever. So this morning, so she makes the appointment for the next day. So in the next day, so the appointment's like at 9:30 in the morning. So I'm like, all right, she gonna stay in, she gonna sleep late, whatever. We take it to a doctor's appointment. I get a call from the doctor's office because mama of the year downstairs talking about something. So she calls them and she says, yes, we need to have a consult. My daughter needs to come in for a doctor appointment. She has a rash and we want to make sure it's not measles. Right? I didn't know she told the lady that. I just thought she was talking to me when she was like, babe, it could be measles or whatever. All right, whatever. So the lady called me this morning and she like, Mr. Scott, is your daughter Eris? I'm like, yeah, she can't come in because we don't want to catch measles. I said, measles? I said, who said measles? And the lady was like, somebody called in, said it was a rash and they don't know if it's measles or not, and we don't want to get the doctor's office, you know, it's contagious, so we don't want to. I said, what? So they done canceled the doctor's appointment because mama of the year downstairs, she overanalyzed. And you know, being the husband, you know, being a good husband, you can't be like, what made you say measles? You can't say that. You gotta be like, did you look at a picture of measles? Because I mean, that's not how measles looks. And she just like, oh. I'm like, babe, I said, you know what you said? I said, you know what you just did? I said, that's like telling the doctor's office, yeah, I'm bringing my son in because he might have anthrax. Ain't nobody about to take you. Ain't nobody about to take you. They about to tell you whatever. They was like, you gotta call the telehealth nurse. Like the telehealth nurse is going to tell us over the phone what type of rash our daughter got. You get what I'm saying? That's essentially what she did. Hey, yeah, my daughter got anthrax. Can we come in and see a doctor? They be like, hell no, you can't come in. Take your ass somewhere else. Go to the emergency room. Right? So anyway, so I wrapped that Jake up in saran wrap. I took her ass to school, okay? I put some cream on that. I put some cortisone cream on that joker. Wrapped that bad boy up in saran wrap and took her happy ass right on to school, looking like a number 2 Chick-fil-A sandwich. Like, nah, bro. Kick rocks, baby. Kick rocks. You know, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, see you when you get out of school. See if it's fixed, right? So, it is what it is. So that was one of my story time. Second story time, right? So, listen. So my son is like, so I took my son to a baseball clinic, right? Took my son to a baseball clinic, and my son has never played baseball before, right? Literally, he's never picked up a bat, he's picked up a glove like once or twice, but he doesn't play baseball. He's a football player. So, but I just wanted to introduce him to the sport, right? So they got clinics up here that they do for free at the school. So I take him up there, and being shy, just being an athlete, right? Like I ain't played baseball, okay? Like I played baseball for like 5 minutes. I saw a kid get hit with the ball in the face, and I dropped my glove and I said, I'm playing football. Okay. And my son asked me, did I play baseball? I said, nah. I ain't even telling him the story because I know my son, he would get scared and he don't want to play. So I hope you're not watching this, by the way. Anyway, so we get up there and he looking like an athlete catching the ball. I'm like, damn, that's pretty good, man. I'm like, he's pretty good. He can't hit to save his life, but he can catch and do all that other stuff, right? So after the clinic, they do like an indoor baseball game, right? Like where they teaching kids how to run the bases and stuff like that. So he's playing third base, and kids are just like, that's a foam ball. It's a little foam indoor ball, right? So kids are hitting the ball right at shot. He like pow, like he catching that joker one-handed, like catch to it. Everything coming his way, he out, right? Everything coming his way out. One of the white coaches, because I'm the only black dad there, right? And he's the only black kid there. He comes up to me, he's like, "Is that your son?" I'm like, "Come on, man. Like, I'm black, he's black. I'm the only black dad here. Who else kid is it?" But anyway, he comes to me, he's like, "Man, is that your son?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "How long has he been playing baseball?" I'm like, This is literally this is the first time he's picked up a glove. Oh my God, he's such an athlete. He's amazing. I mean, look at him. Well, he's like, has he signed up for baseball? I'm like, no, like I don't even know where to sign up at. Like, how would I? This is the first time he's going to play baseball. I don't know, right? I'm like, damn, you're stressing me out because I don't know. He's like, oh no, we got to get him on the team. We got to get him on the team, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So it's a mom sitting right next to us while he's talking. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, but the registration closed. It closed last week, so I don't think they'll be able to. The coach is like, we'll get him in. Like, he's like, don't worry about it. We'll get him in. Listen, we left the clinic. Not 5 minutes later, the baseball director was texting me like, hey, here's the link to sign your son up. We opened it up. Let me know when you finish. I said, boy, Bama's be out here trying to win, okay? So now, I was just trying to get him introduced to baseball. I wasn't planning on going to no baseball because he was in soccer. He's in soccer right now. So now I signed him up for baseball. So he's doing, baseball this year. So we'll see how that goes, man. I hope it goes well. Key wanted him to play baseball from the jump. She wants the baseball stuff to work out because, man, I love to take a $300 million contract. Don't let my son get no $200 million baseball contract. Boy, listen, y'all ain't gonna hear nothing from me, okay? Y'all ain't gonna hear nothing from me. So it pays to know the director. Hey, listen, man, that Bama said, oh, don't worry, we'll figure it out. So I was like, okay, cool. So it's been fun, man. But so y'all be praying for me as a baseball dad. You know what I'm saying? I got the soccer coach had to talk to me one-on-one because he said I was doing too much yelling. So y'all just pray for me, man. I'm not the over obnoxious sports dad. That's not me. I'm real chill. You know what I'm saying? Until I'm not. But I'm really chill. Like, I don't be doing all that extra stuff. I yell at the ref every now and again, but I don't try to be that over. Yeah. So I'm looking for a baseball coach to teach him how to hit. Up here in the Ohio area. So if I know anybody up here in the Canton, Akron, you know what I'm saying, area, y'all just let me know. I'm looking for some baseball coaches to teach them. All right, listen. Don't forget to get your registration together for the Tubman Museum Golf Tournament. Partner with Alabama State Men's and Women's Golf Tournament. All right, Monday, Cinco de Mayo, 2025. Listen, foursomes are $500 if that's what you into. Individual is $150. You do not want to miss. This is at the legendary Crystal Lake Golf and Country Club in Hampton, Georgia. It is a magnificent course. Magnifique. All right, so make sure you sign up for the Tubman Museum Golf Tournament. Listen, get your Tiger Woods on. Come on, spring's about to break. Get out there on that good grass, all right, for Cinco de Mayo. Once again, register at www.tubmangolf.org. That is www.tubmangolf.org. Make sure you are in attendance, all right? Now, let's get into today's show. It's a full-pack show. You know I got to talk a little OBG. Y'all know I had to talk a little OBG. You know what I'm saying? So I got to talk a little OBG. We talk a little Valley, talk a little FAMU, as well as some in particular stuff. And shout out to Coach Gibbs. He put his whole coaching staff picture on Twitter. 3 wins. Anyway, started off with a coach that I listen, man. Coach Tremiane Jackson. I'm a fan. Now, I told him straight up, I can't root for Prairie View. I can't root for the 12 fans. I can't do it. All right. Hey, Blue, listen, Brody. Let me go back real quick. Listen, Brody. They tried to get him on the club soccer team. I said, unless this Bama is Lionel Messi, I refuse. $1,500 for soccer? You got your cotton picking mind. Unless this Bama is the next Ronaldinho, we not doing it. We're playing sports for fun out here. You know what I'm saying? $200 registration. Get your jersey, get your socks, get your shorts. We good over here. I'm not paying no $1,500 for some club soccer. No, unless they can promise me a scholarship, I'm not doing it. Anyway, so let me listen. I love Coach Jackson. Absolutely love Coach Jackson. And this is why I love stuff like this, right? Be you. Okay? Be you. I hate when coaches put on this false. Listen, as much as I didn't always agree with Maynard, I agree with Maynard being Maynard, right? If that's who you are, be who you are, because it always comes down to coaches start getting this coach talk, and they, we're just trying to win the day. We're just trying to win the day and lose the night. Some days you just got to pick up sticks and put them down. Nobody wants to hear that shit every day, man. We just like to tie our shoes like everybody else. We just bake our cupcakes nice and easy. Like, nobody wants to hear that cliche shit every day. All right? Sometimes you want a little feistiness. Sometimes you want a little, little sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing that same coach talk every week of every day of, we're just trying to win the day. You know what I'm saying? There's 24 hours in a day. We're trying to win 12 of them every single day. Trying to win 12 hours. Like, bro, come on, man. All right? So you got to love stuff like this. When he says, we don't wine and dine guys in recruiting. We give it to you straight up because I don't have time to de-recruit you. You're not going to catch me on Twitter with my hat backwards and dancing on 360 with guys. Brian Kelly did that, and he ain't won a championship yet. Talk, coach. Listen, man. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, I ain't about to do all that. And I keep telling y'all, Bama, there's enough people in the portal. Hey, make it work, Jack. And again, you're talking about, and I kind of feel like Sam Shake is in the same boat, not as Sam and Chinnis and these guys are kind of all in the same boat. And what I mean by that is they had to find ways to get talented guys to come to D2. So they just had to shoot it. They had to shoot the brain. And you talk about Chinnis Berry getting guys at Benedict when Benedict was ass. Like, it's Benedict. Right? So you're talking about a guy who went to Valdosta, had the expectations at Valdosta, had to still get talent at Valdosta, and still had to win at Valdosta. So if I'm Coach T-Jack, it's like, shit, I'm at Prairie View. We got some of the best facilities. That's what y'all been telling me because I ain't been to Prairie View. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't about to do what? Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. Right? So I like this, right? I like this type of energy. I like Coach Jackson being himself, talking his talk. Listen, shout out to Kool-Aid, Prairie View's creative director, man. Coach Jackson got them Bamas working, okay? And I'll say this. There's a shift in belief at Prairie View that I haven't seen over the past 3 years, to where the coach and the media director on the same pathway. Bubba McDowell was on that Fred McNair, I'm boring, you're boring, nobody knows about us, come play for us, all right? Nah, Coach T-Jack is like, listen, we have an opportunity here to show what we are about, to brand him, right? To brand him, because remember, guys are going to come play for you, come play for your institution and what you're able to give, right? So if you're telling me PV has a great education, if you're telling me that PV has great facilities, and you're telling me now that PV has a good coach, I wish I had a bell. Ring, like, come on, like, you're winning. You're winning. So why not promote that, right? So I love what the media director's doing at PV. I love the energy they're putting behind this program. I love what Coach T-Jack is doing for this program, even though I'm not rooting for them, okay? I'm rooting for Coach Tremiane Jackson. And it would always be distinguished, right? Because, and people are like, Scotty, how do you do that? This is how you do it. I'm going to tell you how. I know plenty of people that love Kobe Bryant and hate the Lakers. And you know some too. I know plenty of people that like LeBron and hated him when he was on Miami Heat. Right? So again, it is possible. So don't hit me with some, well, Scott, no, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay? People do it all the time. I'm doing it right now. I like Coach Tremiane Jackson I'm not on the 12 fans bandwagon. I'm not. Don't get it misconstrued. Do not get it misconstrued, okay? I am on Tremiane Jackson's team. I am not on the bandwagon of the 12 fans. You will not put me on as a 13th. All right? Just won't. Not yet. Not yet, anyway. And purple doesn't look good on me anyway, so just saying that. Now, let me get some shout-outs, right? So that was my first shout-out to Coach T-Jack. Let me give a second shout-out. Bama State Media Department. Listen, you dropped the ball earlier in the year, okay? Y'all had that ass production of a schedule review. Looked like my 10-year-old son put that together, okay, on iMovie. It was ass. But you came back with this, and this junk is phenomenal.
Okay, here we go. Focus. Speed. I am speed.
Oh my goodness, what did I tell y'all? Just because you ain't in the SEC don't mean you ain't fast.
Stay focused. Speed. I'm faster than fast, quicker than quick. I am lightning.
Look at Jamarian Stubbs running away from the pack. Jamarian Stubbs coming through with the victory.
Lightning's ready.
6-6-2 is your final for Jamarian.
Hey, listen. Come on, Bama State. I like it. This is the shit I'm talking about right now. I like this. This is fire. Okay. First of all, I love cars. Okay. My son, when he was little, said he knew that whole monologue by line, right? So that touched my spirit that it was cars. I love that. But I love it, right? This is what media does. You don't know if this is going to go viral. You don't. It doesn't matter. It's, thank you, Bridget. That is a commercial. That is A1. You are doing it for a top athlete who's very successful, and you're putting ingenuity, creativity behind them. This is absolutely A1. This is the content that everybody is wanting to see from HBCUs, right? This is the stuff that we're trying to see. This is the stuff that's next level, right? And got to give them kudos for the bounce back. That's an amazing bounce back. That video right there, an amazing bounce back, okay? I also want to give a shout out to the A&M media department. They did a whole recap of when Deion and the Alabama State game came to their conference, and they said, listen, man, the only thing I'm going to say is it shouldn't took a whole month to drop the video. God damn. You know what I'm saying? But it was a great video, by the way. It was absolutely a great video. All right? So, got to give a shout out to Bama State for that, man. Hoping they can bounce back for football season and kind of give us a little bit more of this kind of content. You know what I'm saying? But A1. FAMU, where you at? I haven't seen FAMU in quite some time. Your basketball team is doing pretty well. I haven't really seen a lot of good basketball clips of your basketball team. Where you at? Who else? Southern, listen. How do you have the #1 basketball team and ain't nobody dropping no media for the Southern boys basketball team? I mean, damn. What? You know what I'm saying? So listen, man, you gotta keep bringing the heat, man. It can't be ban this and ban that. You gotta keep bringing the heat all year round. Gotta come on with some creative stuff, man. Gotta get it in. And if it's just simple, first of all, let me just say this. Whoever's running the FIU, and I'm gonna do a whole show about this because you know I'm covering FIU. FIU is freaking killing it. Okay? Whoever's running the media at FIU is freaking killing it right now. Maybe because I never watched FIU, but damn, they had Willie Simmons doing magic tricks on that hole. That joint was vicious. They had Willie Simmons on that joint doing, I ain't know Willie knew how to do magic. You know what I'm saying? He doing magic tricks, mind reading magic tricks. It was dope, man. Listen, I'm telling you, FIU is out there killing the game, okay? FIU is absolutely out there killing the game. Now, listen, got to make a pivot. I got to say this. Who is over the media at Delaware State? Okay. Let me say, who is over the media at Delaware State? Because the shit is ass. Okay. The shit is ass. Like, first of all, why is everything that you're posting in a goddamn story? Post an actual reel that people can watch multiple times. Everything on Delaware State's media page is in a goddamn story. You got to watch it in the story to even know what you're watching, and then the shit's gone in 24 hours. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? They're treating this like they're treating this like a kid, going to Disney World. Look where I'm at today. Oh, look at me. I said hi to Mickey. Oh, Donald Duck is next to me. Guys, look at what I'm eating today, guys. Like, it's a lot of that, but it's nothing of substance to where you can be like, oh, that shit was dope. And there's some cool stuff that they've been putting on their story, but put it in a normal video or a normal reel that people can watch multiple times so people can share, send, watch it again. Because, again, you never know what could go viral. But if you keep putting your shit in your story, it's not, people got to rip it off your story just to post it. That don't make no sense, right? This is great.
Here, head football coach at Delaware State University. Hornet Nation, as we prepare for a new era at Delaware State, I'm excited to announce that season ticket packages will go on sale this Monday to provide our fans with the best opportunity to support our Hornets. I am also happy to announce that 2025 season tickets will be a huge reduction. We need all the support to fill up Alumni Stadium. The new era begins now. Let's go. This is Coach Jack, baby. Hornet Nation is live.
Now, is it more than Michael Vick? Absolutely. So if we're grading this on a curve, you got to give it a passing grade because Michael Vick doesn't do anything. Okay? Michael Vick don't even know what Norfolk State colors look like. I ain't never seen that boy with green nor gold. Okay? So if we're grading on a curve of just doing something, you got to give him a passing grade. It's like a C. All right, like a C. C minus, right? Like, because the camera stationary, he rocking out the frame. It's just like, come on, man. Like, at least put somebody in front to match what you rocking in the frame. And I don't know, man. Just give me something better than this, right? It's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. It ain't the worst. It ain't Norfolk State. Now, don't get me wrong. Tommy's doing a good job of putting just content, right? The general manager of Norfolk, he's doing a good job of just putting content out there, right? The workouts or whatever, right? But you don't hear shit from Michael Vick. The only reason Norfolk State is even relevant is because of the nigga Michael Vick, and the nigga Michael Vick ain't said 2 words. He ain't said shit. It's crazy. That's the only reason you're relevant is because of Vick. Get Vick. I don't give a damn if Vick up there singing Gracie's Corner. Yum, yum. Eat him up. Eat him. I don't give a damn what he's saying. Now do the veggie song. Now do the veggie dance. I don't give a damn what. He got to do something. Something. Get Michael Vick dancing on the field. Get Michael Vick throwing the ball with the quarterbacks. It's Michael Vick. Have a show called the Michael Vick Experience that drops every Wednesday where you follow Michael Vick around Norfolk State. I don't give a damn. Do something. Listen, man. If this is going to be what celebrity hires look like, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's about winning football games. I get it. But you don't have the luxury of what you would have if you were at a big Power 5 institute. Let me say this, and I mean this with everything everything in me. And I would say this to Michael Vick's face. If Michael Vick got the job at Virginia Tech, I bet you would see shit on him every day. If Michael Vick got the job at Virginia Tech, he would have a Virginia Tech hat on. He would have a Virginia Tech jersey on, a jacket or something. It is appalling that he got the job at Norfolk. He's going to all these interviews, all these events, and he never wears anything of Norfolk State. It is a absolute, put the shit in his contract that the nigga gotta wear Norfolk State gear. It is ridiculous. And honestly, and I'm saying this with the most sincerest heart, if people from Jackson, you really gotta love what Deion did for the program. And I get it. You don't like how he left, you don't like what he said. But when Deion, it's like this. When Deion was dating you, he was dating you. Like when you was his girl, everybody knew you was his girl. He was showing you off. Michael Vick is treating Norfolk State like the ugliest side chick in the world. Hey, listen. Don't call me during business hours. If it ain't the booty call hours between 11 and 3, it's the only time you're going to see me with you. That is how Michael Vick is treating Norfolk State. Booty call hours. I'm not taking you out. I'm going to come over to your crib. We going to eat. We going to politic. And I'm putting my drawers on and I'm taking my ass home. I'm not even sleeping over. I'm not even sleeping over. Matter of fact, I'm going to knock you down with my shoes still on. Socks and everything. So I ain't even gotta go. At least with Deion was laying up there with you, talking sweet nothings in your ear. I was telling you that was gonna come to an end, but he was sweet talking you, pillow talking heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you with me. You know what I'm saying? When I make it, you make it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna change the game, baby. You know what I'm saying? We gonna. Lacey was loving you out loud. Deion was loving you out loud. Michael Vick is loving you on the low. On the low. Okay? Even Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson is loving Delaware State proudly. She ain't the prettiest, but she pretty for me. She pretty for me. Vick? Shit. Vick, man. And Norfolk State not even that ugly. You know what I'm saying? Norfolk State got a little money. Dad done well. You know what I'm saying? She driving, she driving a BMW 3 class, 3 series, you know what I'm saying? She got a little money. Why you treating her like that? She's just a big chick. Why you treating her like that? You know what I'm saying? She a little chunky. It's okay. You don't want to love your girl out loud? You don't want to take her to the gym with you? Come on, man. Like, nah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That's making me upset, man. Michael Vick. I'm telling you, and you know it's bad. Because people be like, Michael Vick, you dating Norfolk? He just keep walking. Michael, I heard you was dating Norfolk. Is that true? I don't even know no Norfolk. I don't even know no Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? That's how he treated Norfolk. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So let me just say this, man. I know in a lot of ways we've said that Deion is the standard, which he is in celebrity hires, but it's the full package, right? It's the full package of what Deion was able to do. And this is one of those things where it's always those things like, it's like, man, you had to really appreciate it when you had it, because you're looking at these other guys and you're like, damn, y'all not doing half of, they're younger than Deion. I won't say more relevant but Deion, but they can touch younger fans than Deion, right? Because they are younger guys, Deshaun Jack and all that. You know what I'm saying? Especially Michael Vick, with everything that he's been through, he's a walking testimony. So there's a thing, you know, Deion would have like the little cold tub, you know, talks on live or whatever. He'd be like, you know, he'll have his toes and his fingers, and he'll be sitting in the cold tub. And he'd be like, you know, when I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying? Baby, like I did this for my mama, you know, cause mama had to eat, you know, and I knew I had to get out the hood because I had to take care of mama, you know what I'm saying? And I had a goal, I had a plan, and I had a mission. And kids nowadays, they don't have a plan to get mama out the hood, because that's all it took for me. Late nights, early mornings, had to get mama out the hood. Like Vick and Deshaun could have the same type of cold talks. You know what I'm saying? If it's Vick just tossing up a ball, it was like, man, man, nobody could touch me on this field. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I was bigger than the game. You know what I'm saying? The game will humble you as quickly as it gives it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't put the time in like I should have. I ain't put the work in like I should have. But now looking back, you know, I'm here to tell kids, like, you know what I'm saying, your abilities can only take you so far. Look at me, $100 million man coming out. I'm two-time $100 million man. But I lost an opportunity based off my ego, based off my arrogance of not really being around the world. Like, you could have talks and conversations with Vick like that. That is great content. That is being relatable. And I'm not saying he's not having that with his team. I'm not saying any of that. But what I am saying is this: you're in a low resource institution. You are at a place that doesn't get the eyeballs and views. And the reason they brought your ass in, it wasn't because you were a damn good football coach. You never coached. It was because you would bring them notoriety that they hadn't gotten before. But when you walking around and you don't want to put on no gear, you don't want to claim Norfolk State at all, what benefit are you? They might as well kept Odoms. I'm paying you $400,000 and you won't even claim me. You won't even wear a shirt. You won't even wear a visor. You won't even put on some goddamn socks to say you love me. Come on, man. Like, that's wrong. I don't want to hear, I do not care about, Vick isn't like this and Vick isn't like that and he's real low key. You can be low key wearing green and gold. You can. It's not, dog. Listen, and again, I'm not saying this is taking away of anything of them winning or losing. That's going to come in itself. But again, the reason they brought your ass is to bring notoriety. So now, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna move on. If you're not promoting the institution at a high level, and you do not win this season, what good are you? Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I will wait. Again, if you're not promoting the school and into the season, you do not win at a high clip. Why are you here? Why are you here? Because at least listen, if Delaware State go 3-9, Shit, that's the prettiest 3 and 9. Because Tremiane Jackson out here like, this mine, she with me, okay? This my baby. Anybody got something to say, come say it to me. Norfolk State go 4-7 or 4-8. Ain't nobody gonna know Michael Vick coaching the hoe. Because he ain't said nothing. He probably gonna be on the sideline with Vick gear. Victory. Come on, man. The last time I saw Michael Vick with some gear, he was at the press conference. And it wasn't even a licensed Norfolk State letterman. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Listen, this is my thing. If you don't get promotion but you get wins, it's a win. It's a win. Because people are going to promote the program for you, even though Vick can't do it. They're going to promote the program for you because of the wins. So the winning is going to promote itself. That's football, right? But I said, I want to be very clear what I said. If you're not promoting and you're not winning, what's the point of you being there? I'm going to keep it a buck like that. I'm going to keep it a buck like that. Just keep it simple, easy peasy. Now, can we just do a congratulations to this young lady? Let's just clap it up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OBG, man. Got her back at her alma mater. You know what I'm saying? Doing something. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. Now I don't know if they're gonna allow her near the budget, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna just say that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna let her close to, any type of budget or anything, but shout out to her for, getting a job. Now, it had Twitter in a frenzy. Okay, it had Twitter in a frenzy. I just say that. Now I didn't say nothing. Okay, I didn't say nothing. Now I did repost something or retweet, whatever, re-exit. I don't give a damn, right? I didn't, but but it did have Twitter in a frenzy, right? And listen, there is. Listen, I don't 100% agree with this statement, but there is some validity to this statement, right? No matter how much lipstick you put on a pig, it's still a demotion. He ain't lying. That's all I'm saying. There's not a lie in the statement. It's not a lie in the statement now. It ain't. I just want to be very clear. Now, my issue is this. This is my issue, right? I'm going to say this. And I knew, listen, I get it. I get it. Now, but I want to see, this is why I'm different, right? This is why I'm different. This is why people hate me, and this is why some people love me, because I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Now, this is what I say. Baby cornrows, right? You can't say that people are being negative or positive because, again, he's always bringing her up in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The girl could win a spitting watermelon seed competition, and Baby Cornrows is going to get on there and be like, oh my God, did you see Tiffany at the baby sunflower seed spit competition? What a real one. She's amazing. Right? That's what he going to do for his homegirl. Right? But this is my issue with Baby Cornrows, right? This is my issue. With everything, there is a positive and a negative side. And the comments were bashing Rattler Nation blog like, this is lame. But I asked, and this is, I always going to give you a 360 view. Was it lame when Baby Cornrows was calling FAMU misogynistic? Because a lot of people in them comments, including Reggie Flood, I respect Unc. I do. I respect him. He's a legend in the game. I get it. But there's things that Unc has said about some people that some people can consider very lame. And I look at this. It's just funny to me what people deem as lame and appropriate. That's all I'm saying. Because it was a lot of FAMU people saying that article was lame, and then you had people protecting Tiffany like, oh, they shouldn't have did Tiffany like that, all this, that, and the third. I get it. All I'm saying is just be very mindful of how things are pushed and pulled in a media aspect. There's going to be a lot of things you disagree with, and there's going to be a lot of things you agree with. But it's just funny to me how people can just be like, oh, this is lame. Oh, what he said is lame. But it's not a lie. It's not a lie. Nothing he said is a lie. And if you see, again, my mom was prior service, right? And in the military, and anybody in the military, they'll tell you, take the message, not the delivery. And it's a lot of times that people will receive something and they hear the tone, they hear the loudness of it, the brashness of it, and they're like, I can't receive it, when it's not a lie. So when I read this and said, no matter how much lipstick you put on a pig, all of our grandmas have said that. No matter how much lipstick you put on the pig, it's still a pig. And he's making a flat out point. No matter how much you put lipstick on a pig, it's still a demotion. And the only reason that she's getting this notoriety is because baby cornrows and her are cool. Now, my thing is this. When Sean Gibbs doesn't do well at NCAT, does he go to Virginia State?
Oh, goddamn.
Huh? I'm asking for a friend. When Sean Gibbs doesn't do well at NCAT, does he have a job at Virginia State? I'm just asking for a friend.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
I'm just asking. I'm not being messy. I'm just asking a question. It's one of those, you good. You good. You straight. Just asking. So, again, congratulations at your alma mater. Listen, the only thing I'm going to say to Virginia State, keep her away from the budget. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Keep her away from the finances. And then everything else is good. Everything else is good. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But you know what else? You need to be at the Tubman Museum Golf Tournament, sponsored by Alabama State Men's and Golf, and it's partnered with, and brought to you by the Tubman Museum. Registration foursomes are $500, individual $150. Cinco de Mayo at the Crystal Lake Golf and Country Club in Hampton, Georgia. Listen, get your tickets today. Get your foursome in today. Right? Everybody likes a good foursome. Okay? Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So www.tubmangolf.org. That's www.tubmangolf.org. Get yours today. Get your tickets, okay? Get your tickets. Nobody's being messy. Nobody's being messy. Listen, I'm here to inform the public and the masses. If I'm Virginia State, all I'm saying is keep her away from the budget. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want the relationship to work. I'm happy for OBG. Back at her alma mater in a high-level position. That's God. God is what? What? You know what? When I think about it, you know, all I can think about it is when I think about how good it is.
Come on, put them hands together. Shout. You're able. Thank you, Jesus. I know that you can. He said he would. He's able. Thank you, Lord. You keep making a way out of no way. Hallelujah. I'm glad about it. You're able. Oh, I know that you can. He said he would. Listen. Hold on, brother. Come on. You check.
Come on. He's able. When I saw the job come through, all I can say is he's able. Okay. Listen, that's my jam. Okay, that's my jam. Okay. That's my jam. That is my jam. Okay, so he's able. That's all I can think about when I saw it. He's able. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Now, moving on. Right? Listen, got a lot of text messages about this. Got a lot of text messages about this. When I tell you, I love this hire. Now, let me give you context, okay? Let me give you some context, okay? So the context is this. This should be, I think Coach Buckley is setting a trend, right? And I think this is a great trend to set. Good, everything is going to have a good or bad. I want to be very clear, right? Everything is good and bad, and it's all, whatever. Now, instead of recycling the same trash ass hires, same horrible ass ORCs, the Chris Barnetts of the world, the Eric Dooleys, Bamas that don't know how to call no plays, you keep recycling these ass niggas, right? Go get you a D2 guy that is looking to make the jump, that can change your program. Now, granted, we don't know how good he is as a play caller. We do not know. But I will say this, as a white man, he is not pigeonholed to the same confinements as a black man. Because listen, he go to Valley for a year and they don't even got to win. I'm putting this all in context for you. This is how my mind processes. He doesn't even have to win. He just has to show an improvement of competent play calling and a competent scheme. And I promise you, this white man will be gone. Okay. But again, this is an absolute bomb hire. If you're telling me that people can hire former players of a good offense, i.e. NCAT, i.e. Gibbs. So you're telling me that a former player who was a part of an horrible Howard offense is raved as a great hire. You got to put this guy in the same bucket. He's a 3-time D2 national champion. He's a former offensive lineman. He was a run game coordinator at Ferris State, which had a very productive spread veer type, kind of like a Rich Rod style, right? With a lot of, veer and spread motions and run motions and jets and all that type of stuff, right? So again, if he can come in and he can establish something that is competent, that is competitive, this is going to be a trend, and it should be a very good trend at that. And what I mean by that is go find you a D2 guy that is tearing it up. And that doesn't just mean a Ferris State, a national championship. Go find you guys that were playing in the national. Go find you some guys that were playing in the playoffs. Their teams didn't get there by accident. You get what I'm saying? So it's those type of things. Go find those. So this is a steal by T-Buck, right? Because he probably got a pay bump, just going to D1. And I think for real, Valley has to become very gimmicky because they won't get all the talent in the world. They won't get a lot of guys. So I think if you build something for a particular, it's like triple option, right? You have to have the certain pieces to run the triple option, and you have to have a guy who knows how to coach it. I think what you're getting with Sam is you're going to build something that is around a certain scheme, right? So let's say they only throw the ball 15 times or 20 times a game or whatever. Well, we're going to get players in place that fit our scheme. We're going to have a bunch of athletes that can run. We're going to have a bunch of athletes that can do something special. We're going to have a bunch of old linemen that can run and move and cut off and do because I'm not going to ask you to do anything that you're not capable of doing, right? Or I'm only going to ask you to be the best version of yourself doing this, right? Not doing multiple things, just doing this. So if it's, hey, listen, I just need you to cut off the D tackle. I don't need you to blow him off the ball. I don't need you to take him into the bleachers. Just be in between him for 3 seconds. Boom. 1, 2, 3, and we go. You get what I'm saying? So when I tell you I really, 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 really love this hire, I really do. He's coming from a winning program. He knows what winning looks like. And whatever he decides to do, I think they're going to be able to get the athletes to make it happen, because if he goes into that system of what they run, man, I'm telling you, I like it. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I like it. That's good. I love it. I love it. Blue, I hope you get him on your channel so you can do an interview with him. I would love to hear about it and break that down as well. So shout out to Coach T-Buck. I think you got to steal with this guy. Not a big fan of some other guys they got on the staff, and it just is what it is. They don't have the biggest budget in the world, so you got to make it work and make it do what it do. But this guy right here, and again, I want to be very clear. I don't give a damn that he's white. He could have been black. I would still have been excited about the hire, right? It's just the program in which he's coming from, the position he played in the program, him being the O-line coach, that's half the battle, okay? Him being an O-line coach, right? Maybe being able to get some guys from Ferris State to come to Valley, right, to make that bump up to D1, maybe some young freshmen or some young sophomores that, he had high hopes for, that, hey, man, come over here, get developed, get in the weight room or whatever, and then, you can make that jump D1. So I love that he's white. That helps, right? That definitely helps. All right, so shout out to Sam. Shout out to T-Buck, man. Absolutely love the hire. Now, last thing, and I'm going to open the call lines up. Now, FAMU people, I need you to come in close. All right, let me open these call lines up. And actually, HBCU people, honestly, is really a FAMU/HBCU, right?
You are the only participant in the conference. All participants are muted.
Man, I've been telling people they need to get that Bama from Ferris State. Listen, if there's Morgan State, listen to me, Damon, if you don't want to lose your job, if you need to pay for one guy, go get the Bama from Ferris State. That's the only NIL money I would even be trying to use. Go get the Bama from Ferris State and bring him to your institution. If Valley can pull it off, that's great. That'd be amazing, right? But if I was Damon Wilson, I'd be trying to get that Bama from Ferris State ASAP. I don't know. Scotty Gremlin coming to you. Yeah, I'm trying to go to that game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and the wife, my wife, Ohio State fan, so we definitely trying to be in there. I'm gonna talk to Mickey Joseph. Shout out to Mickey because I gotta me and him real cool. Hey, Mick, I'm telling y'all, Mickey's funny as hell. I'm gonna try to get some tickets from Mickey, see if he can hook me up. Travion Scott, even though that Bama needs to be fired tomorrow, but he ain't gonna hit me up with no tickets. Now, let me say this: HBCU plus change equals don't work. And that is across the board, right? I should say finances, like it just don't work, right? People hate change. Most people hate change, especially old people. And you got a lot of old people at HBCUs. You got like old heads and whatever, right? But HBCUs plus change equal don't work. It just don't. And it's sad because this is the sad part about it, is because everything is destined to change. Everything. The school is not being ran the same way it was in the 1900s than it was in the 1950s, than it was in the 1980s to the 2000s and now to 2020, right? Everything has changed, and everything has changed, and everything will continue to change. And the thing for HBCUs that will bother me is that you have to be more fluid in the change, understanding that it is coming. Right now, let's talk FAMU ticket prices, right? There was a change in FAMU's ticket prices. Your AD may change the FAMU ticket prices, and it has been straight chaos from alums and fans. Now, this to me has been it's just been absolutely mind-boggling to me, right? Everything in life has gone up, but HBCU tickets. I need y'all to think about this, man. I really need y'all to think about this. Everything has gone up in life. Eggs, gas, tuition, everything has gone up in life, but HBCU football tickets. That is the one thing that people do not want to change. It is crazy to me. Your light bill changes every month. Your water bill changes every month. Your insurance can go up. Nobody has any issues with any of your essential items and needs that go up consistently in your life. Me and my wife was talking about how cell phones used to charge you by the minute, free nights and weekends. But now it's unlimited everything. Right? Or you have a situation to where, gas was $1.75 when I grew up, $2. Now it's $3. Milk, eggs. Right? I've been seeing video reels. I've been seeing reels of Bama's paying with stuff with eggs because that's how expensive eggs are. Right? It is what it is. Now, to me, FAMU has gone away from its championship packages and is now a la carte style of purchase, which these are season ticket prices, and I still think these are cheap. Like, listen, man, let me say this. If you've never been to FAMU, you don't understand the environment that you're going into. And I think that FAMU has one of the best environments in HBCU. Realistically, the engagement, the chanting, the crowd, the student section, it is all in it. And I think that, in my personal opinion, I think these prices are too low. I think season tickets should be at $200 to $225. I really do. I really honestly believe that because of the environment in which you're going into. The experience. Now, granted, is the stadium the best? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bathrooms are trash. Concessions are trash. Listen, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I ain't had a lot of you. Right? But it's understandable because if you did not know, right? And I'm not going to break the whole news to you, but if you did not know, every championship package that was being sold last year, you were losing money. That's a nugget for you. You were losing money. And I'm going to have the AD on Monday. She's doing a live interview here on the channel, right? But you were losing money on every package that you were selling last year. And this is the package that people were trying to get her to bring back. And she's like, no, doesn't make any sense. right? So again, these are your new prices for your season tickets. And these are the prices for tailgating. Now, granted, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was all in the package, right? Like the tickets, the seats, and all, like the parking pass and this, it was all in the package, but now it's separate. You know what I'm saying? And now you have to buy it in. Hey, I want this, I need this, I got this. You get what I'm saying? It's one of those type styles. Now, I brought this up because this is my issue with HBCUs, right? And I don't give a damn that you say, Scotty, that's Power 5. I don't give two shits. Shut the fuck up. Don't care, right? HBCU games need to be priced individually. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying it. Stop selling all your games at the same goddamn price. Stop it. Stop it. It doesn't make sense. This is how I would play it. Look at this home game schedule. This is how I would play it. I would play it in a sense of, first of all, a homecoming ticket, I'm going to knock you across the fucking head. I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm going to knock you across the fucking head. Because this is the thing. That $115 that you play for Alcorn State for the game, right? That will be the cheapest thing you probably spend on homecoming. And again, every black person loves to go back to homecoming, right? So again, the Alabama State game, that's a rivalry. The NC Central game, that's a damn good game. The Jackson State game, that's a rivalry. So you literally got two big-time rivalries coming to your stadium. I'm about to knock you across the head. I'm about to knock you across the head. These are big-time matchups coming to your stadium. It doesn't make any sense why I would charge you the same price for Albany State, for Alabama, for NC Central, for Jackson. And I'm saying this across the board. If Willie Simmons was here, every game would be $100. If Willie Simmons was here, every game, listen to me, every game would have been $100. Every single game. Because you probably would have been two-time national champions. Just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck with you. With this home game slate, anything outside of Albany State would have been $100 with Willie Simmons in tow. Cozy, you gotta, it is cozy. You gotta be very mindful of that. All right. So I'm mindful of it being cozy, right? So that's why they at 90. But if it was Willie, I gotta knock you across the head. Because again, the matchups, and I'm gonna be honest, it would have been fluid as well, right? Maybe NC Central comes in and NC Central sucks. Maybe they suck. Okay, then the price might go down to $80 for the game, right? Or maybe NC Central's number one in the MEAC, you're number one in the SWAC. Maybe this game shoots up to $125, right? Or again, the Jackson State and FAMU. What if you number one, Jackson State number two, and this is for the SWAC championship? That game is about to be $150. Oh, best believe I'm about to knock you across the head because you ain't gonna want to miss it. Right? This is what athletics looks like. This is how it works. And it's no different than if you was going to a PWI game. You think the The Miami and Florida State game is going to cost you the same as Miami versus FAU? No. You see what I'm saying? I'm about to knock you across the head, and they bring in both bands. If Jackson State bringing a band, FAMU gonna have they band. If you wanted to, oh my God, and this is the dumb stuff that happens in HBCU. $50. You're talking about a premium game with a premium product. You're talking about some of the best bands in the land, some of the best fans in the land, and your product is worth $50 damn. That's what you telling me? We're not talking about Conference USA and Western Kentucky versus FAU. You're talking about one of the premium brands in college athletics. You're talking about some of the premium bands in all the world. One band played the Super Bowl. The other band went to Paris, France for Louis Vuitton. This is the mecca of entertainment. $50. They actually made a decision. They just haven't dropped. They haven't announced it yet, but they have made a decision on the OC. So again, and I'm going to say this again. This should be across. I'm not just putting this on FAMU. Every premium team, FAMU, Southern, Graham, NCAT, NCCU, South Carolina State, Tennessee State, all the premium matchups the price got to go up. The prices have got to go up. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about no $5 increases. Y'all, you know what kills me about Bama's in HBCU world? Is that they be screaming that they broke and show up in the most expensive ass shit I've ever seen in my life. Listen to me. I have never seen so many RVs since being in HBCU football. Never in my life. I was never interested in an RV until I saw the shit that's pulled up in some of these HBCU games. I'd be like, damn, you can have 2 TVs, a built-in grill, a bowling alley on the top. You know what I'm saying? And they be the main ones crying, bitching, and moaning about, oh my God, the ticket prices. Oh my God, the ticket prices. Oh my God. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you lucky I'm not some of y'all niggas AD. Because I would break, if you was a tailgater, I'm killing you. For the season, 2G. First of all, you done paid $100,000 for the goddamn RV. And you mad at me for charging you $3,000 to tailgate? You paid $100,000. You got a house sitting in a goddamn RV lot. You best believe I'm charging you 3 G's. What? Come on, man. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. And it's across the board. You had the AD from Alabama State. He had to listen to this. Listen to this shit. He had to go in front of the board of trustees at Alabama State and explain to them why he was doing a price increase. An increase that had not happened for over 20 years. 20 years. He in there. All these niggas got money, but he in there explaining to them why he had to do a price increase. Come on, man. What are we talking about? I was talking to Mr. Campbell, and he made a damn good point. He was like, Scotty, he was like, you know, going to an expensive movie theater in Atlanta is $45 to $50. I was like, God damn, you're right. Going to iPick? I know you fancy Bamas in the chat. I've been to iPick. I've taken me and my wife to iPick. The tickets alone is $70. Me and her is $70 to go watch a goddamn movie. And then you know she gonna want to eat. You ain't about to go in there and eat popcorn. You ain't about to go in there and drink a Sprite. She about to order the quesadilla, the burger. I'm going to order a bowl, a power bowl, you know, a little chicken, a little rice, you know what I'm saying? That's another $15, $20 right there. To watch a goddamn movie because the seat go like this. But people getting mad. People are literally upset because there's a price increase. Now, let me say this, right? I want to bring this up because there's a thing that a lot of PWIs do that I didn't know anything about, right? And they have this thing called a seat donation. So when you buy, hey Dave, who y'all playing? Who y'all playing for G-Ho this year? When you buy your season tickets, it comes with a seat donation, right? Depending on the level of which depending on the section and when you're buying your season tickets, right? There's a per seat donation. And with the per seat donation, which I did a little research, with the per seat donation, it becomes like a split off for athletics, right? So what ends up happening is, let's say the seat itself is $250. Well, the seat donation is $100. The seat donation goes to a different pot of money than the ticket money that goes to the institution, right? So again, if you just add an extra fee, to your season tickets, there's an extra pot of money that you're now able to tap into and use for other things outside of what you were using the ticket money for, right? Because what is deemed as, and it's a tax write-off for the person that does the seat donation, right? So let's go back to the season ticket, shall we? So let's say the general admission season ticket was $175, but the seat donation was an extra $50, right? Right? But the West Side seats were extra $75, and reserve premium seats was an extra $100, and the Section E premium seats were $150, right? Like, this is how you benefit your school. It's the extra money that you're giving on top, not just the essentials, right? And again, this is FAU. When has FAU been good? You see what I'm saying? These are the implementations that HBCUs need to start adding. Again, and Mr. Kim, we were just talking about this before I came on live. White people are going to show you the way. White people are going to show you the way. They are the kings of getting around it. They're the kings of getting around rules and laws and whatever. They'll show you the way. And I'm telling you, it's not just FAU. Ohio State does it. All these other PWIs are doing it. But again, if you just got to do it for your bracket, for your tax range, right? Like, granted, FAU's charging $350 more. They damn seat donation more than the damn tickets, right? But again, you just got to make it work for your tax bracket. You see what I'm saying? You got to make it work for your tax bracket. They're going to show you how to get around whatever the issues are. And I'm going to say this before I get up out of here, right? Shout out to Vaughn. He had this super long post on Facebook talking about the increase and everything like that. And he was talking about how ticket sales are not a direct reflection on capital campaign fundraising, right? So like people are like, well, you know, we're getting this money for ticket sales. We need to use it towards a stadium. And Von's like, that's not how it works, right? You don't use ticket money to upgrade the facility. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to always keep saying this. If FAMU alums could raise $250,000 to keep a head coach to coach football, why can't you raise $500,000 to fix your goddamn bathrooms in your stadium? I'm going to say that again. If you could raise $250,000 in 24 to 48 hours because Bama's wanted to keep Willie Simmons, how could you not turn around and raise $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 to fix whatever you feel needs to be fixed within your stadium? I believe if AD Suggs comes to you with a plan and says, hey, we need $1.5 million to revamp the bathrooms, to revamp the concessions, to add whatever she wants to add or whatever you do. If you telling me you can raise $250,000 in 24 to 48 fucking hours, and then you want to complain about ticket prices, the game is backwards. You got the game messed up. Again, that's not taking away from getting corporate sponsors and corporate this and sponsors. Listen, I'm not saying that she understands the job that is entailed at FAMU. If nobody gets it, she gets it. She's worked in administration before. She's worked in athletics before at FAMU. She's gone off, raised millions of dollars. She understands investing in sponsorships and fun. She gets it, right? But my thing is back to the fans and the alums of FAMU. It goes back to the premise of what I've always said about Black people. You will pay for what you want. And when you wanted Willie Simmons to stay, y'all Bamas came up with $250,000 in 24 freaking hours. A&T Roy, coming to you.
Scotty, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
I think you know where I'm calling, but you might be wrong.
Why?
You know where I'm calling, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. So you might have been thinking I was calling about the fact that we won our meeting with the indoor track and field championship CAA yesterday. I am kind of calling for that, but here's what I want to do. You know, I was going to wait till Sunday to give Josh and Vincent, North Carolina Central folks the business, but I want to call them out right here today that not only have we won a championship in the MEAC, we have won a championship in the CAA, and we probably going to get maybe two more, maybe two more. So those Bamas ain't won a championship in what's going to probably be 2 years. So I want them to all shut up, don't say nothing, get on their grind and see if they can win something to water down MEAC. That's why I call it.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Nobody expected y'all not to win the track championship. I mean, you guys have an amazing track program. I mean, you got Olympians. Like, what are we talking about? Nobody's saying that. The issue is that your football program is ass, and your football program is going to continue to be ass because you don't have the facilities, nor do you have the money to keep up with the white boys in your same conference. But everything else, you're competitive, and I've said that you're competitive. Like, to me, it would make sense to move football back to the MEAC and keep everything else in the CAA because you guys are actually competitive. You're just not competitive in the sport that Black people want to be competitive in.
It was not a foregone conclusion that we were going to win indoor, man. Because listen, the CAA, unlike other conferences, man, those distance events and field events, man, they pick up a lot of points. And so for 2 years, we were losing because we couldn't win in some of those other events. But this year, shot put, long jump, triple jump, and we absolutely ran away with the sprints all over the place. So no, it was not a foregone conclusion, and so it was tough, man.
Okay, talking about Auntie Roy. Hold on, let me say this. There's a difference in saying, hey, we've already beaten you in the sprint events. We just got to get better people in the field events. That's really what you just said to me. That's really what it is, because sprinting was never an issue. We just had to get people in the field. That's completely different than saying we're not good, like how it is in football. In football, you're just ass. There is no getting around it, no getting better. You're just ass, right? In track, basketball, you guys are competitive, and everybody sees that you're competitive, and nobody's telling you you're not competitive. That's why people are saying it doesn't make sense for you guys to move fully back to the MEAC, because you're competitive in everything else. You're competitive in all the stuff that people don't care about other than you, because you want to compete with the whites. But in football, you're ass. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't have any argument against football, but all I'm going to say about football is watch us work. Things I hope and expect things to get ready to change it. But yeah, I get it. I get on football. I'm just saying, NC Central folks.
That's what you said.
They don't win nothing. We the champions.
That's what you said the last 3 years when you had old Grill Master. Every time you would call in next year, watch, Scotty, I'm telling you, once he gets his class in, once he gets this, and then that nigga gone now. And now you're doing the same thing you did with Grill Master with Sean Gibbs, who ain't won shit. He ain't won nothing. Nada.
Hey, listen, Brown's class is just now getting started. We keeping many of those kids. So we'll see how they all pan out. And yeah, Gibbs ain't had a chance. But listen, I ain't calling here about that. I called to make sure North Carolina Central, the people down the highway or whatever they want to call themselves, that they are booty, they don't win nothing, and we winning in their conference and in ours.
That's fair. Hey, listen, congratulations.
All right. Hey, man, listen. Let me bring up one other thing.
Go ahead.
I hate the fact that you missed when the HBCUs MEAC first started getting on ESPN Plus and seeing the broadcast from Florida A&M. Those Bamas had in their broadcast booth, they had the background picture of the low riding big rim cars, and they had one of those big grass chairs in the background, right? They had a dude that we gave him a nickname. We called him Flats. His hair was in plaits. And nothing wrong with Flats, but they were so bad we just had to give him some nickname. The other guy, every time they got a yard on the football field on offense, this dude was saying whoever it was hit pay dirt. Man, I hate you missed that foolishness. I mean, people tuned in just to see how crazy Florida A&M's broadcast was back. I think it was like 2018, 2019. So tell Stephen Campbell that they're doing a whole lot better. But they were booty back then. They were too funny.
My question is I remember a time when A&T was bad and they still are. So I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You remember that? I remember that. You remember that?
Yeah, you came too late. You missed the best part.
Oh well, hey,
the best part.
Hey, maybe you can change it around. All right, maybe you can change it around. But it's like Southern, Southern like, I'm like, hey, listen, I came at a time when Southern was losing. They still losing. Ain't no powerhouse over here. Ain't no Southern wins another championship. That's what it's like. I ain't seen that. I ain't seen it. All right. Maybe I think they won one in basketball, but definitely not in football that people actually care about, right? All right. Listen, Monday, 1 o'clock, FAMU's AD Suggs will be on the platform, man, talking about the ticket increases, talking about the state of FAMU athletics, man. Make sure you are here in attendance. I see over 430 people here, probably some few on Twitter, as well as some more on YouTube. Make sure you are here Monday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right, live interview with AD Suggs right here on the channel, man. I can't wait to have her on. Big fan and everything like that. Now, listen. Before I get up out of here, you know I got to make it known. Listen, you better go get your tickets for the Tubman Museum Golf Tournament partnership in with Alabama State Men's and Women's Golf Tournament. Listen, Monday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo at the Crystal Lake Golf and Country Club, Hampton, Georgia. Listen, registration is at www.tubmangolf.org. It is www.tubmangolf.org. Again, $500 for foursomes. Individual $150. Great price, great event, great golf course as well. So you definitely want to be in full attendance, guys. Listen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Hope you all have a better lunchtime. Listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.